匠人個精神，唔係單睇 movement 嗰度嘅。其實設計師咧都係好重要。
Design matters。
鐘錶行業咧，往往係品牌行先，設計師咧向來甚少會行到鏡頭前面嘅。好似我訪問過唔少鐘錶品牌創辦人、CEO、製錶師，但訪問鐘錶設計師咧真係少之又少。直到我喺日內瓦遇到 Gerald Charles 嘅設計師 Octavio Garcia。The
relationship between you and him is so meant to be destiny。
佢曾經效力 Omega 同 AP， 喺 AP 嗰12年咧。佢主要負責皇家橡樹嘅設計，而家作為 Gerald Charles 嘅設計師嘅佢，點樣理解同延續 Genta 先生最後嗰啲大膽破格嘅設計
？Watches are never far away, even in his abstract work。
而 Gerald Charles 呢個品牌，除咗作品，仲有啲咩特質可以提醒我哋關於鐘錶行業嘅初心同傳統
？You have a legacy mindset, and you want to build with friends。
從 Gerald Charles 博物館出發，走訪Mont-Blanc大街，嚟到日內瓦湖畔，感受日內瓦點樣透過鐘錶把嚟自唔同地方嘅人嘅命運連在一起啊！
嗱，今次瑞士之旅咧，點解咁特別留意設計師咧？後生時候我儲錶嘅時候咧，我好注重機芯嘅，一定機芯行先。但係隨住年紀嘅增長咧，反而我覺得咧，我會越嚟越注重咧手錶外觀嘅設計嘅，因為外觀嘅設計第一眼能吸引到你咧，你就會馬上會點啊？再去反轉佢睇埋機芯裏邊嘅佈局啊，同埋打磨嘅。反觀而家咧一啲所謂嘅主流嘅品牌咧，嗰啲設計款式咧，我覺得越嚟越 boring 嘅。咁所以如果市場上面出現啲話，哇好大膽創新啊，好獨特嘅設計嘅手錶咧，係可以馬上吸引到我注意咯。以前點解我哋咁少關注鐘錶設計師咧？同呢個行業嘅分工或者呢個行業個 nature 咯，係有關聯嘅。因為呢個行業嚟講咧，佢係由好多嘅唔同嘅 components 咧係走埋一齊嘅，譬如話。有工廠做錶殼，有工廠做錶盤，有工廠咧做 bracelet， 有工廠做指針。只不過我就去揾啦唔同嘅一啲錶殼設計，或者甚至乎去一啲人可能上門俾一啲錶盤你睇嘅呢個現蝦模嚟㗎，呢個係微繪啊，然後你覺得中意咧，你就可以收落嚟，然後擺落自己嘅手錶裏邊嘅。咁所以嚟講，好難話咧去界定。成個錶嘅設計係由某一個設計師咧去全部負責咯。雖然咧大家好少會提起鐘錶設計師，但係如果即係提起嘅，你腦海中會諗起邊一位呢？我腦裏邊咧就諗起兩位先嘅。第一個叫 Gilbert Albert， 其實佢曾經咧係 PP 裏邊嘅設計師嚟嘅，好後生25歲就入 PP 嗰度做設計師嘅啦。如果大家有追開 PP 一啲 vintage 嘅手錶咧，佢其中一個款式叫3424咧，係啲不規則嘅錶殼嚟嘅。喺 PP 呢個世界嚟講咧，係非常之創新大膽嘅嚇。因為太過創新大膽咧，而當時個老闆咧亦都想嘗試，所以做出嚟嘅數量咧係唔多佢又想試，但又唔敢話太過破格，咁所以個數量少。但結果咧，成為咗今日咧拍賣界嘅寵兒啦。另一個咧，大家一定好熟悉嘅就係大名鼎鼎嘅 Gerald Charles Genta 先生啦。喺70年代咧，曾經設計出皇家橡樹咧同 Nautilus 呢兩個系列咧，係而家咧最多人追捧嘅經典款式。佢喺2000年佢創立咗 Gerald Charles 呢個品牌，佢人生最後一個品牌所做出嚟嘅設計咧，同樣破格精彩。今次 Gerald Charles 設計師 Octavio 帶我哋行品牌嘅博物館，而我覺得冇人比佢更加適合分享 Genta 嘅設計。
The relationship between you and him is so meant to be.
Yeah,
and you are here also so meant to be.
It seems
a destiny.
It seems because I also worked at Omega. I also worked with Audemars Piguet.
Yeah, Omega, the fascination, and also from him, you know.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting coincidence. He founded Gerald Charles in 2000, towards the end of his career. What was his mindset? His mindset was legacy. It wasn't ambition anymore.
Yeah, true, very true. At that age,
At
yes,
that age,
yeah.
you're thinking about what you're going to leave behind.
Yeah.
So the approach was completely different. And so you have decades of shaping brands, shaping icons, and you get to this point in 2000 where it's about legacy. And I want to make pieces that bring me pleasure, artistic pieces, expressions of my personal view. It's a vulnerable moment for him. And that's why I think that the Renaissance is such an interesting piece, because it's so minimal. After all of this work
Yes,
with
yes.
facets and finishes,
Yeah.
the first piece, Renaissance, which means a rebirth. The first piece, very minimal, very pure, a pure expression of horology. Still very contemporary and cutting edge. It was really the starting point of this new brand. It was also a brand where he was allowed to be creative, and he explored many different directions. Here you can see some of them. 44.
And the case, so wow.
Yes, experimental,
Yeah, it's not like today's case. It's really future.
very personal,
Yeah.
playing with materials like
Yeah.
sapphire.
Really
So
high.
hyper creativity and enjoying himself.
Can tell.
究竟佢兩個人有冇見過面嘅咧？我好奇。
I think it's an emotional story. I had the pleasure of knowing Mr. Genta, of meeting him during my time at AP. We were speaking about working together for the 40th anniversary.
Yes, for the
of
anniversary for the
Royal
World Oak, yep.
And I was very interested
Yeah, he
in
came to you to talk about
asking
that.
him many questions about skeleton design. He had a very particular vision about how a skeleton should be designed. One interesting thing,
Tell me, yeah.
he called his skeleton aiguille, which means needle. He really wanted the finest branches to connect all the different fixed components, the accesses. So, but he also wanted the branches to be slightly rounded, like a cylinder,
Like a cylinder.
because he felt that bent the light the best. It captured light in a very unique way. So that was sort of his vision for skeleton pieces.
I like this one so much.
That he loved jumping hours. He liked this unique way of reading time.
And the dial is so pretty. When I look at this dial, it looks like all the baguette diamond paved on it, right?
And this it was obviously for the 25th
Yeah, for the
anniversary.
25th anniversary.
That's when the museum was founded. We call it métaguilloché.
Metaguilloche.
It's a micro chemical engraving procedure. So it allows us to orient light where we want. This is a perfect illustration of using technology to advance craft. That's one of the lucky things that we have here in Geneva, is that if you take a 5-10 kilometer radius from where we are, you have the finest artisans, the finest technicians, the finest artists, the finest engineers, the finest scientists, all contributing, the invisible hands contributing to creating these incredible
Wow, so good.
artistic expressions for the
Yeah.
wrist. This is a unique piece, and this is the only asymmetrical bracelet that was made for the Maestro in only one piece. So you can see,
It's a bracelet, see?
yes, you can see
Can
that
tell.
the bracelet follows the smile
Yep.
at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
This was 2007. So 20 years later, in 2024, we launched the Masterlink collection.
Yes.
So, in a way, we finished his work with this asymmetric
yes,
piece,
yes.
integrating it into the new Masterlink collection. So when you wear the Masterlink Perpetual Calendar, you're wearing Geneva on your wrist.
Such a great idea.
To underscore the location of the Atelier Rue du Mont-Blanc 3 of Gérald Charles, we used a black ruby as visual indicator. It's kind of by association, you begin to think the importance of the Atelier, what it stands for the brand, the importance of Gérald Charles being in Geneva. The museum is obviously a reference point. It's our bridge from the legacy of Mr. Gérald Charles Genta towards the future. Then you have the Geneva stripes that run diagonally, evoke the city grid of Geneva. And at 6 o'clock, you have the Geneva waves that evoke the flow of Lac Léman.
嚟親日內瓦市中心，點可以少得呢個大噴泉嘅風景？
It's a real man-made
In
fountain.
19th century,
1886.
at that time, what was only to tell people it is Geneva.
No. Today, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Back then, it was actually the escapement of the city.
Escapement of the city.
Yes.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that they used the current of the lake to run generators for the workshops to generate power. And in the evening, when the craftsmen went home, they needed to release the energy. So they released the water was an escapement to release the energy of the city.
I see.
So it's like the city is exhaling. It's the Geneva map, the Geneva landscape that inspired the movement.
Okay, tell me the challenge or difficulties to make the Maestro Perpetual Calendar.
It was a 4-year development process. The fundamental idea was to use the unique shape of the Maestro bezel to our advantage. When you look at a traditional perpetual calendar with a traditional symmetrical layout, you're always compromising the date legibility. The date is the area that has the most information. Because you're in a symmetrical layout, you have to compress all of that information into a small counter. When I got the chance to develop the perpetual calendar for Gérald Charles, I took this opportunity to move the date system to 6 o'clock along with the moon. So this is already a big challenge because you're moving a lot of gears and a lot of energy from one place to another.
How about the water resistance? Because it is not a symmetric shape, it's also create
Correct.
difficulty for the water resistance.
Yes. So again, it goes back to the shape of the Maestro case, which is a soft octagon with a smile at 6 o'clock. We wanted this is a signature shape for us, and so we also wanted it to be present in the case back. And that, for a 100-meter rated watch, causes challenges because all of a sudden you're multiplying corners, and corners are normally where pressure and water want to come in. So effectively we had some engineering challenges to resolve to get the shape exactly the way we wanted it to be.
Because most of the time the design based on the movement, not the other way around. But you or Mr. Genta, they design the watch first.
Yeah.
And then the movement come out to compromise your design.
Yeah,
But to the industry, it seems to me the other way around.
yeah.
Am I right or not?
It's true. It's true. But in both situations, we have the privileged situation that we can create bespoke pieces for these unique shapes that Mr. Genta designed. But there are still constraints, and I think in either situation, the most important component in good design is working within constraints. It's actually essential in watchmaking that you're able to respect constraints, respect DNA, respect calibers, and still be able to create something that resonates with your audience, your brand. And that's the biggest challenge and the biggest reward for a designer is to be able to master both.
Why? What brought you?
Love. Love brought me to Switzerland. My wife is Swiss. We've been married for over 30 years.
Wow.
And we met in the United States.
She didn't want to stay
She
there.
did not want to stay there.
Smart her.
And so we came to Switzerland. Yeah, and that's how it all started. Back in 1992. 2003, where Mr. Genta steps back, because here he was managing everything, CEO, and he calls on the Ziviani family.
Yes.
So instead of going to a group, instead of going to investors, he goes to friends. And that also means something. So you have a legacy mindset, and you want to build with friends. So this is a much more intimate approach. This is an approach of stewardship. This is an approach of trust. This is not an approach of growth or numbers or anything like that. That's a very distinguishing part of this brand. It reflects in the museum, but it will also reflect in the products that we develop.
He must be so happy upstairs.
Yes, I hope. I'm sure he is. I came on board with Federico in 2021.
How do you guys meet up and have that idea and then you came to help him? How did it happen?
In fact, during my time with Octavio, I was working with Franco Ziviani. Yes, so he was a colleague and a friend.
Yeah, at the time,
Yes. And he introduced me to his son. And his son was looking for some creative input for the Maestro collection. And that's how our relationship began.
Oh,
yes.
that's good. Also friendship, family, right?
Friendship, connections, and family, yeah.
嗱，其實咧 Geneva 咧成為一個 watchmaking capital 咧 in the world 咧，都唔係完全係偶然嘅。其實喺16世紀嘅時候咧，咁有一個神學家叫 Jean Calvin 咧，就由法國咧去咗瑞士，就幫當地嘅 Geneva 嘅 Council 咧去改革啲法律。一條法律好嚴謹嘅，就話反對11歲奢華炫耀嗰樣嘢咁樣嘅。咁但係咧鐘錶咧例外，因為佢認為咧鐘錶係一個 scientific 嘅 instruments 係一個科學嘅一個儀器嚟嘅，咁所以咧做開珠寶嘅工匠或者係金匠咧走咗去做錶嗰度咧去 decorate 咧 timepieces。幾年後呢個時候咧喺法國咧就發生咗呢個宗教迫害嘅事件，一班新嘅基督教徒咧就離開咗咧法國，就逃亡到周邊嘅國家，包括咗瑞士。逃亡嘅新教徒咧，裏邊有好多係 watchmakers 嚟嘅。17世紀初嘅時候咧，日內瓦咧仲成立咗個全球第一個咧製錶工會，就係保障翻咧業界嘅利益咧，同埋保障翻咧喺度出產嘅鐘錶嘅 quality 咯。
Geneva is home to some of the most important institutions of watchmaking, the FHH, a very important reference point. You have the GPHG, Grand Prix de l'Horlogerie. These are institutions that define what high watchmaking is. This definition inspires us to try to surpass these definitions of that these institutions define. The amount of creativity, the amount of artisanal skill, suppliers and artists and engineers in a 1 kilometer radius here. It's very rich in innovation, which is also an important part of watchmaking. And all of these invisible hands help us create these masterpieces, these incredible micro-mechanical wonders. It's also home to Watches and Wonders.
Yeah, true.
日內瓦呢個城市，因為鐘錶轉動牽引住咧唔同人命運嘅齒輪，包括我在內，而當中嘅親情、友情、愛情以及連結彼此之間嘅橋梁，或者呢啲就係鐘錶呢塊金屬最令人着迷、最有價值嘅部分。